Oh, there it is. My hand was in the way. I went left-handed to start it, and the button's on the right. Good day, American Republic. Hopefully you did well on your test. I will have all of those graded, hopefully by the end of the day. If not, by the end of the weekend, they'll definitely be graded. Got a lot of grading I'm doing right now. But anyway, wanted to share a couple of things with you. We are 3 weeks away from the end of school, thereabouts. Okay, and there are about 3 to 4 critical chapters that I want to cover. One of them deals with Roaring Twenties, a decade of change. Now, and I'll come back to that. Let me come back to that. Then we're going to cover the Great Depression. We're going to cover World War Ghosts for our Spanish-speaking friends, World War II. And we are going to take a glimpse at the Cold War, which follows World War II. That could be talked about in one day, but I just want to give a little information on that. And that brings us almost up to current times. We won't get into a lot of the, George H.W. Bush and all of that stuff like we had hoped. But trust me, stay with it. U.S. history, we've gone through that stuff explicitly. So hang in there, and I promise you, as long as I'm here, you will cover that when you get into the higher age brackets, higher classes. So hang in there on that. But here's what I want you to do for today. And it's very simple. I want you to read, starting on pages 412. I want you to do 412, 413, which 412 is just a picture and the title. 414, 415, and 416, and do the section quiz. Now, what I'm going to do on Monday, of course, we're not having class tomorrow, on Friday. So what I'm going to do on Monday, I am basically going to cover at least half of this chapter. Now, I won't be going through every little detail, but I'll be covering some very important information and explaining some stuff, especially from the standpoint of why were the Roaring Twenties roaring, and what are some major key events that happened in the 1920s. They had to be better than the 2020s, let me tell you. But anyway, so we're going to go through that. So I want you to read the start of chapter 21 through pages 416 and do that section quiz, just the 4 questions. So it's 4 questions, it won't take you long. But do those 4 questions on page 416. And be ready on Monday. I will tell you, go ahead and block out a little extra time, because the video will be a little extra longer, or should be, as we cover these terms and these people and whatnot on the Great Depression, or not the Great Depression, the Roaring Twenties. Then we will move into the Great Depression, and probably what we'll do is we'll have a test on both. The Roaring Twenties, kind of a quiz, be very simple. The 1930s and the Great Depression will be a little bit more in detail, but it won't be hard. And then we're going to cover World War II. I want to make sure we get through World War II before the end of the year. So we're going to boogie. We're down to it. Keep the pedal to the metal and hang in there, and we will get through it together. Hope you have a great weekend. Just do that assignment, turn it in, and Monday we're just going to do it to it, because it is time, and time is of the essence. Listen, miss y'all. I'm proud of y'all. Let me say that too. Y'all are all turning in your work. You're all doing fairly well. And if you have any questions, if you are in need of some extra credit, let me know. We've done that when we were in class. I don't know why we wouldn't do that out of class. So if you need some help and you're falling a little behind or something, as far as your grade is concerned, everybody's doing their assignments. But if you need a little help in that department, let me know, message me, and we'll get it taken care of.